delve to the psychological advantages of multi-generational living. Viewing it through the prism of neuroscience, personally, I find this approach both pragmatic and evidence-based when highlighting the mental benefits. So without further ado, let's begin. The neuroscience behind emotional well-being. The influence of social connection and the environment on emotional well-being is a topic of extensive research within the realm of neuroscience. Intertwining social connection engage the brain in ways that conducive to emotional health. Through the reduction of stress and anxiety, the provision of mutual support for mental health, and the maintenance of cognitive function in the elderly, multi-generation living sets a stage for an emotionally enriched environment. Understanding the neuroscience behind these processes not only shed light on the benefits of living among multiple generations, but also emphasizes the importance of social connection in our lives. So let's dive in, and I'll try to break it down to pieces and simplify the explanation and the connections. Brain and social connections. Social brain hypothesis. So let's start there. The social brain hypothesis is suggesting that the human brain evolution is primarily driven by the complexity of social interaction. As humans have historically lived in social groups, the brain has evolved to process a multitude of social information. Within a multi-generational household, the social interplay is rich, and the brain is constantly engaged in interpreting and responding to social cues. Neurotransmitters and hormones. Social interaction can influence neurotransmitters and hormones in the brain. For instance, positive social interaction can lead to the release of oxytocin, sometimes referred as the love hormone, which promotes bonding and emotional connection. In multi-generational household, interactions among family members may lead to a higher levels of oxytocin, fostering closer bonds. Reduced stress and anxiety. Cortisol and stressed cortisol is a hormone released in response to stress. While short-term stress can be adaptive, chronic stress resulting persistently high levels of cortisol, which can determinal effects on both physical and mental health. Multi-generational living can provide support system that buffers against stress, potentially leading to more moderate cortisol levels.